CinePals, be warned. This project is aimed at older audiences. Bad words and innuendo galore. What's going on, everybody? I'm Jabby Kaway, joined by ACHARA Kirk.
What's up?
We are watching Hazbin Hotel, the pilot, which is on YouTube. This is also something that is on Amazon Prime Video, as it got picked up after this pilot and turned into a TV show.
Yes.
So I have no idea what we're about to engage in. ACHARA gave me like a little bit of information. People suggested that we watch this, and I said, okay. So here we are, doing what the people want. Are you not entertained? For the kids, that's a Gladiator joke. Let's get into this. If you guys haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications. Pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Here we go.
My schemes are just like all my dreams, ending in the sun.
It's very interesting how this feels very Disney inspired.
Yeah.
I know it says it's geared towards adults. In some ways, this fits right in with Disney.
Well, we all grew up with Disney, so it makes sense.
Never mind.
Chasing rainbow,
She's got a lovely voice.
waiting to find
I would love to know what Tim Burton thinks of this.
bird.
2 years from now, Tim Burton live action adaptation. Starring Johnny Depp. And who's his ex-wife? Helena Bonham Carter?
I thought you were talking about Amber Heard. I was like, are you mental?
Keep this discreet, you hear me? I can't let it get out I'm offering my services to randos on the street. It was a quick cash grab. You got it?
Whatever you say,
Rude.
Yoink!
Hey!
Up yours, drag show! Oh my god! My drugs!
Just another day in hell.
Hell will be mine, and everybody will know the name of Sir Lord! Pardon? Who said that?
Uh-oh.
You looking for a fight, old man?
Oh.
You wanna go, missy? Well, I'm happy to oblige!
I just noticed the eye on his hat.
Good afternoon. I'm Katie Killjoy.
Katie Killjoy. I gotta remember that.
Demons all over hell are already duking it out to gain new territory.
Those two seem to really be going at it, huh?
Looks like they're fighting tooth and nail for that hotspot.
Eee.
You are a lip-dick jackass, Tom. Or should I say, no doubt. Coming up next,
Oh my gosh.
we have an exclusive interview with the daughter of hell's own head honcho.
He's still crying off camera. That's how the news should be.
Yeah, I'd watch it then.
Just please follow the talking points we went over. And do not sing.
Okay, fine.
Just let her be.
I'd say it's a pleasure to meet you, but that would be a lie. You can put that away. I don't touch the gays. I have standards.
Oh my lord.
Yeah?
Even in hell?
It's probably worse in hell. I don't know.
We can create an alternative way to change souls through redemption? Well, I think yes. So that's what this project aims to achieve.
So cute.
Is this girl for real? She thinks it. You hear what she thinks? She.
Every single one of you has something good deep down inside. I know you do. Maybe I'm not getting through to you.
Let me sing a song. Here we go. Bravo.
Wow! That was shit.
Oh no. I guess it is hell. Why put yourself out there like that?
Well, we have a patron already who believes in our cause, and he's shown incredible progress.
Oh, and who might that be?
Uh-oh.
Oh, just someone named Angel Dust.
The porn star?
He's been behaved, clean, and out of trouble for 2 weeks now.
Breaking news!
Uh-oh.
We are receiving word that a new player has entered the ongoing turf war. Let's go to the live feed.
Oh, shit.
no sooner than she said it.
Tell us, how does it feel to be such a total failure?
Yeah, well, how does it feel that I got your pen, huh? Bitch!
Oh my god.
Oops.
Oops. Oh, what?
Hey, thanks for the backup, Angie.
You kidding? This is the best action I've seen in ages. I've been staying at this crappy hotel on the other side of town. Some broads are letting me stay rent-free if I play nice. Oh, harder, Daddy. Son?
What?
Not so cocky now, are we? You know, you really gotta watch what comes out of your mouth. I've been making these sex jokes the whole time. Obvious you ain't catching on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just sad.
So think you're gonna get in a lot of trouble for this?
What's one little brawl gonna cause?
What about the hotels? Your little stunt made us look like a f***ing joke.
No, babe. Jokes are funny. I made you look, sad.
Tragic.
I could really use some advice, Mom. I think Dad was right about me. Well, anyway.
Yeah, I have questions. Who's her mom? Who's that?
Hey, Baggy.
What?
The radio demon is at the door.
What?
Who?
Is that why he sounds like that?
I'm not gonna let you hurt anyone here, you pompous, cheesy talk show shitlord.
Dear, if I wanted to hurt anyone here, I would have done so already.
Jeez.
Hello? Is this thing on? Testing? Well, I heard you loud and clear.
You want to help with...
This ridiculous thing you're trying to do. I've lacked inspiration for decades. My work became mundane, lacking focus, aimless. I've come to crave a new form of entertainment.
I like his laugh, too.
Yeah, he's cool.
Wait, you've never heard of him before? You've been here longer than me. The radio demon, one of the most powerful beings hell has ever seen.
Not big on politics.
Ugh. He's an unpredictable source of danger, a wicked spirit of mystery, and a violent monster of chaos, the likes of which we can't risk getting involved with unless we want to end up erased.
You done?
Charlie, whatever you do not make a deal with him.
Don't worry. I picked up one thing from my dad. You don't take shit from other demons.
Oh, God.
As Princess of Hell and heir to the throne, I, hereby order that you help with this hotel for as long as you desire.
If this was a Tim Burton adaptation, he'd be my Johnny Depp character.
I suppose I can cash in a few favors to liven things up.
Oh,
What have we got
goodness.
here?
This looks like a creature out of Zelda.
It's been a while since I've made new friends. Why are you all women? Are there any men here? I'm sorry, that's rude. Oh man, this place is filthy. It really needs a lady's touch, which is weird because you're all ladies.
What the hell do you want with me this time?
My friend, I am doing some charity work, so I took it upon myself to volunteer your services. I hope that's okay.
Are you shitting me?
No, I don't think so. Well, I figured you would be the perfect face to man the front desk of this fine establishment. With your charming smile and welcoming energy, this job was made for you. I can make this more welcoming, if you wish.
Cheap booze.
What, you think you can buy me with a wink and some cheap booze? Well, you can.
Welcome to the Happy Hotel. You are going to love it here.
I lost the ability to love years ago.
So, what do you think?
This is amazing.
What's the catch, though?
I know.
It's going to be very entertaining.
You have a dream.
Oh, we got another song.
Yay!
You'll spend a little time down at this Hazbin Hotel.
Well.
Oh, God.
And this time I have the element of surprise.
Oh my goodness, it's like Cthulhu. That's her new partner.
Yeah.
He didn't even break a sweat, and he destroyed that guy.
I'm starved. Who wants some jambalaya? My mother once showed me a
God, that's
wonderful recipe for jambalaya. In fact, it nearly killed her. You could say the kick was right out of hell.
Oh, still positive.
This is the start of some real
She's always
down
positive.
here.
Wow, that's a
The
big
game's
hotel.
set. Now, stay tuned.
Walt Disney's rolling over in his grave and laughing,
Well,
ruffling, lamowing.
I think it's really cool because it does kind of feel like Disney, like all those kind of musical cartoons that we grew up with.
It's a Disney cartoon from hell, literally.
Yeah, like from hell. The characters are really fun. It's familiar and yet adult at the same time, and it's really out there. And I really like the concept because it is strange that she is, Lucifer's daughter, and yet she's just like so positive, and she's like that one character that is just overly optimistic a lot of the time, and it's just like, yay, I really want this to work. And then everyone around her is just like dark and evil. But it's nice having that juxtaposition where she's just always like trying to see the positive side, and then her girlfriend's just kind of like, I need to give you a reality check,
Help me with something, because in the beginning of it, they might have explained it and I might have missed it just in my effort to kind of absorb everything all at once. Why does she want to make everything positive or good?
Okay, so there's an overpopulation problem in hell. And
so she's trying to combat that by making people better and getting them out of hell?
yeah, into heaven.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but do you know what I find really weird is that the angels are the ones who are like killing the demons every year. Because at the beginning it was like 365 days until the next whatever the hell it's called. But they literally come and just like kill the surplus of demons. Yeah, and so she's like, there's got to be a more humane way to do this.
I'm just impressed more than anything at the fact that this is made by an independent team initially.
Yeah.
That people came together and had passion and made something very, very interesting and different that you might, well, now you're seeing it on Amazon, but I guess not before this, was conceived, because you're usually going off of like stuff that has a built-in fan base or is being adapted from something like Invincible, right? Invincible is the only thing I can think of, because I'm sure there's plenty of animation on Amazon I'm not aware of.
No, Amazon's actually really good at that because they did.
Right. But all I'm trying to say is that like more often what I'm noticing is like just adaptations of stuff, not an original thing, which is what this is. And so it's cool that this got picked up and is now on Amazon and has a whole show behind it.
Well, they did the same with Vox Machina because that was originally a Dungeons and Dragons campaign that was on YouTube and had a following. And so, yeah, like I feel like Amazon's actually really good at kind of thinking outside of the box and looking to creators.
But Vox Machina still feels a little bit like a cheat because it's still Dungeons and Dragons, whereas this is totally like new, right?
Sure.
Yeah. But I mean, I to be fair, I get it. Like within Dungeons and Dragons, you're kind of creating your own stories and stuff like that, and so I understand.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think this is awesome to be able to, take the support that she had from her patrons and whatever, and make this really cool concept and just make something that obviously, she can be really proud of and is a stepping stone for something bigger.
Yeah, I feel like it interestingly casts a wide net for interested viewers, because like the first appeal is to the weird, right? To those who feel like they're weird and outsiders.
Yeah.
But it's got enough kookiness and oddities in there that I feel like it also just appeals to people who are like into that. That's just like, oh, that's fun and amusing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on. And even within the absurdity of it all, they've managed to carve out interesting characters that all feel very three-dimensional, and you can clearly see the differences between them and who they are to each other in their relationship and how they feel about each other and the potential tension therein or friction between certain characters. But the coolest thing, I think, is the guy the radio demon. Radio demon, yeah, like
Alistair.
He's my favorite character, so like thus far in this show, because it's just like he's such a wild card.
Yeah.
And so interesting, and the cadence and the laugh and all that stuff, and the character design and all that. Another person I would love to know his take on this would be Kevin Smith, because he made Dogma. He's like all about that, and because he grew up Catholic. I think he still even is Catholic, and I'm sure there's a lot of references that I tried to pick up on anything that might have been a reference to like biblical stuff and whatnot, and I might have missed like half of them. So
yeah, no, it's fun though, and I am drawn to this concept because growing up I really loved to read Anne Rice, and she has a book called Memnoch the Devil, which is kind of making an argument that God doesn't really care, and so actually the devil is, I suppose, the good person in the situation, because there's a hell, because ultimately the idea is you want to be able to rehabilitate these souls so that they can go to heaven. Because Lucifer noticed that when people died, their souls were just kind of aimlessly wandering around, and he's like, we need a place for these souls. And so I do find that idea fascinating, where it's like maybe the angels and heaven or whatever, like they don't really care about the souls in hell.
Yeah.
And so it's nice to have someone in hell who's like, no, I actually care. Like, I want to help you guys. Well, whether or not everyone deserves to be rehabilitated from hell is another question. But I suppose it's like, yeah, if you're just there for like a minor infraction or something, or you can find a way out, it can be incredibly healing.
This has a very kind of Ren and Stimpy energy to it.
Yeah, it's wild.
And as a kid, I really enjoyed Ren and Stimpy. As a grown-up, it's a little bit hard for me to keep that sustained energy.
Yeah.
Engaging with it for like 30 minutes straight. That would be my one challenge with the show. And I think that the Amazon Prime Video show is actually shorter.
Yeah, I had the same feeling where I was like, oh, yeah, I can see if it was just a little bit tighter, it could actually be like more impactful.
Yeah, they're trying to get a lot in a pilot episode, and pilot episodes tend to do that. They're a little bit more, there's just more going on because they're trying to establish so many things to get you understanding where the show is headed, and I understand that.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like sometimes the pilot episode might be the only thing you make, so may as well just make it the best possible thing and have everything that you want in it.
I do think the premise is quite interesting, that it's Satan's daughter. There's like a lot of different directions you can go with something like that, because you just mentioned the idea of God being ambivalent or indifferent.
Yeah, just like doesn't really care.
And then Satan being like, I don't know, the protagonist in that story, right?
Yeah.
And so it did make me wonder while watching if there was some sort of element there. Satan started out as an angel.
Yes,
you know, and
he
so
was God's most bright,
most beautiful angel.
Yeah.
Until Saint Michael the Archangel kicked him out. But anyway, I guess what I was wondering about, just this is gonna feel like a detour, but how it would have played if our main character almost fell into this world inadvertently, like Alice in Wonderland, you know?
That she wasn't born into it.
Yeah, to give us the sense of kind of being her, you know what I mean? In discovering this place. That's a whole different story.
Yeah, that's a very different story, because I feel like it's interesting that she is part of this world, but yet somehow she is so bright and optimistic and kind of really wants to believe that she can help people to get them out of hell. When it's like, why would you want to do that? You grew up here, though.
No, I understand.
This is your home.
No,
I find that to be quite interesting.
Don't get me wrong, it's an interesting show. It's just a thought that creeped into my head while I was watching. I'm like, how would it have been if that was the show instead?
Sure.
You know, but I guess we've done that, so. It's just that the show is so insane, and I'm like, there's no character to sort of give me the barometer of like normal and kind of, you know what I mean? It's just sort of like you're just thrown into this, and everything is insane.
Is kooky.
Yeah. Which I feel like most people appreciate and are fine with. So yeah, there's that. You know what I mean? But oftentimes, like you sort of have that human character that's giving you access to this. That's why you always have a human character in Transformers. You know, so it's not just robots. So you have this sort of gateway to understanding things, and you feel like that human character, and that's just a trope that you will often see.
She kind of is that, because out of all the character designs, she's the one that looks the most human, right?
I thought she looked like a puppy. There's just the nose and everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, out of everyone, I mean,
she's the most anthropomorphic human.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone else is just like way more just kind of wild with it, with the teeth or like one eye or whatever. And so I feel like, yeah, she is supposed to be the one that we like vicariously live through, I guess. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the musical aspect of it.
That's my favorite. You know, for me, not being a person who's into I guess for lack of a better word, phrase, Western musicals, because we watch musicals all the time in Indian cinema, and I'm fine with it. But for whatever reason, it's like I'm not drawn to it when it comes to Western cinema. And so as someone who's not drawn to it, I actually enjoyed the musicals in here. Like, that was my favorite element. That was my favorite element of Barbie as well. So,
So secretly, you love a musical, Jabby. You just don't know it yet.
It depends, I think. It's just that simple. It just really depends.
You just need to watch the right ones.
Yeah.
We'll convert you yet.
Yeah. Les Miserables was miserable for me, so.
I think you just don't like a sung-through musical, and that's okay, because neither do I.
Anyways, you guys, thanks so much for hanging. Hopefully you enjoy that with us. I'm Jabby Kuwait. This is
ACHARA Kirk.
Peace out.